God says, "My beloved child, stop everything for a moment and listen with your heart, not your ears." Archangel Michael has descended into this very message to speak to you directly, to warn you, to protect you, to open your eyes before it's too late. There is something happening behind the scenes, something that will soon shock your world if you do not prepare yourself. Heaven calls it the betrayal of the century. You must not take these words lightly. This message found you for a reason. It was not random. It was divinely timed, delivered at this exact hour because the clock of destiny has begun to move faster than you can imagine. You are being watched, my child, but not only by those who love you, also by those who secretly envy you, by those whose smiles hide daggers, by those who pretend to protect you but whisper against you when you are not there. Archangel Michael says he has seen what is being planned. He says your name has been spoken in meetings of darkness, among those who once pretended to stand beside you. The betrayal will not come from a stranger. No, it will come from someone you trusted, someone who once called you family, someone who knew the details of your pain and used them as weapons. Michael is sounding his trumpet, not to frighten you, but to give you the spiritual advantage, the awareness to recognize deceit before it strikes. My child, you have always had a sensitive heart, one that feels energies before words are spoken. That's why you have been uneasy lately, unable to sleep, feeling as though something heavy is pressing on your spirit. You are not imagining it. That is heaven trying to alert you. You have seen glimpses, small signs, a message that arrived out of nowhere, a face that looked at you with unfamiliar energy, a dream that replayed betrayal. These were not coincidences. They were warnings from me, from your angels, because you are about to walk through a test that will define the next chapter of your life. Michael stands near you, his wings wrapped around your spirit like an invisible armor. He says, "Prepare yourself, because truth is about to walk into your life, and it will not knock softly. It will burst through the doors that were locked." You have prayed for truth, haven't you? You have asked God to expose what was hidden. That prayer has been heard, and now heaven is responding. But exposure is never gentle. It comes like thunder, like a storm that shakes the old structures so that the truth can finally breathe. The person who will betray you has already begun their plan. They have smiled in your face, they have pretended to stand by your side, they have even said, "You can trust me." But their heart is divided. The angels say there is jealousy there, old jealousy that turned into quiet resentment. They could not stand your resilience, your glow, your connection to God. They watched you rise after every fall, and it burned them inside. Instead of healing their wounds, they chose to plot against you. But God says, "Fear not." I am not showing you this to make you paranoid or bitter. I am showing you this so that you can stand firm, pray with authority, and not be deceived by false affection. For every Judas, there is a resurrection waiting after the betrayal. You will not be destroyed by this, you will be anointed by it. What was meant to break you will become the moment you see who truly belongs with you and who doesn't. Michael says, "Be still. Don't react with anger. Just observe." The betrayer expects you to lose control. They expect you to act out of emotion so that you appear weak or unstable. But your silence will confuse them. Your calmness will disarm them. Heaven will move through your peace, not your rage. You will notice certain patterns, calls that suddenly stop, people acting distant, others trying too hard to prove loyalty. Don't panic. Just keep watching. Write nothing in anger. Speak little. Pray much. Because God is already orchestrating how this will end, and it will end in your favor. The very same ones who conspired will confess out of guilt and fear once the divine hand begins to move. You may feel isolated, as if the world is turning cold around you, but that isolation is not punishment, it is protection. Sometimes I, your God, separate you from certain people not because you did anything wrong but because I am about to reveal what they were doing in the shadows. You cannot rise while standing beside those who secretly pull you down. Archangel Michael says that in the coming days you will receive a sign that confirms this message. It might come as a dream, a slip of the tongue, or a sudden piece of information that falls into your hands. When it happens, do not doubt it. That is your proof. Do not argue with anyone. Just quietly acknowledge that heaven kept its word. And when that moment comes, my beloved, forgive. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Betrayal is poison when held inside. Let me carry it for you. Let me handle the judgment. You simply walk forward, clean and free. Michael is sharpening his sword, not to harm, but to cut the invisible cords that keep you tied to deceitful energy. Every lie that was told about you, every manipulation, every secret conversation, heaven has recorded it. It will all be exposed in divine timing. Do not underestimate what you carry, child. Your light disturbs the darkness. Your prayers move dimensions. When you whisper, "God help me," heaven responds like a thunderclap. That's why they tried to silence you, to make you doubt your worth, to make you question your intuition. But Michael says, she will not be silenced. He will not be silenced. Their voice belongs to heaven. The betrayal of the century is not just personal, it's spiritual. It represents a test between truth and illusion. It is designed to make you question everything, even your faith. But I, your God, tell you, hold on to me tighter than ever. Because once this storm passes, your life will never be the same again. Doors that were closed will open. Wealth that was delayed will find you. Love that was pure will approach you. You will understand why this betrayal had to happen. It will free you from the last chain holding your destiny back. Michael says, she must pray before sleeping for 7 nights. This is not superstition, it is spiritual strategy. Each night, say these words aloud: God, expose what is hidden, protect me from deceit, and replace betrayal with divine justice. When you speak those words, the heavens record them. Angels will surround your room. No negative energy will enter. Even the one planning your downfall will start to feel uneasy, unable to rest, because the truth will begin to chase them. I know you are tired, my child. You have been loyal to people who would not even defend your name when you were not around. You have given to those who secretly wished your failure. But hear me now, your kindness was not wasted. It was recorded as righteousness. I saw every tear, every heartbreak, every time you pretended to be fine just to keep peace. But now peace will return to you not through people, but through my hand. Michael says there is someone new approaching, someone who will play a divine role in your healing. This person will enter quietly, but they are sent by God. They will not drain your spirit or question your worth. They will restore your faith in connection. But they cannot come until betrayal is exposed, because God will never allow pure souls to walk into contaminated energy. The next days will feel strange, things falling apart, truths emerging, unexpected silence from certain people. Don't panic. It's not destruction. It's realignment. Heaven is rearranging your life. You asked me for change, but change rarely comes without shaking. The tower must fall before the kingdom can rise. When you wake up tomorrow, before checking your phone, say, I trust you, God. That one sentence will shift your entire day. It will activate angels to guide your steps away from danger and toward destiny. You will start seeing numbers, feathers, coincidences that feel too precise. That's not your imagination. That's confirmation. Michael says you must also protect your energy from unnecessary conversations. Do not share your next move. The betrayer listens not to support you, but to gather information. Let your silence confuse them. While they try to figure you out, God will move you to higher ground. Your destiny cannot be stolen, even if they try. They may delay it for a moment, but they cannot destroy it. You are under divine surveillance now. Heaven's eyes are upon you. The betrayal that was supposed to ruin you will end up revealing you. So when the truth comes out, and it will, don't gloat, don't shout, don't prove anything. Just smile gently and walk away. You will not need to say a word. The universe will speak for you. Michael says to remind you, you are not alone. You were never alone. Even in your darkest hours, when you cried quietly so no one would hear, angels stood beside you. You thought no one saw your pain, but heaven did. Every prayer you whispered was collected like precious pearls. And now, they are about to return to you in blessings. This betrayal will mark the end of a cycle. You are stepping into a new dimension where peace is permanent, not temporary. Where love feels safe, not suspicious. Where success flows naturally, not through exhaustion. But you must release those who were never meant to come along. Be alert, my beloved. Watch the signs. But do not fear them. Because when I reveal the truth, I also reveal your protection. You are shielded by Archangel Michael's light. His sword has already been drawn to defend you. No harm will touch your home, no curse will land upon your name. And when you feel the pain of betrayal, place your hand over your heart and say, God, this pain is heavy. Please turn it into purpose. Immediately, peace will begin to flow. That is the transformation of divine energy, turning wounds into wisdom. You will soon understand why this message came today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Because something has shifted. The betrayer is becoming restless. Their actions will start to reveal themselves in small ways. They might act nervous, overly defensive, or suddenly kind. Do not be fooled. That is guilt trying to disguise itself. Stay calm. Pray. Breathe. Trust. Heaven has already won this battle on your behalf. You only need to keep walking forward. And as this chapter unfolds, remember, no betrayal can cancel the promises of God. No human intention can overrule divine destiny. What they planned for evil, I will use for your good. Archangel Michael stands now with his wings wide open, declaring over you, this one is chosen. This one is protected. No weapon formed against them will prosper. You are safe. You are guided. You are loved beyond understanding. The betrayal of the century will not break you, it will crown you. Now, take a deep breath. Whisper thank you. Because even now, as you read this, God is rearranging events in your favor. Truth is surfacing. Justice is rising. And the next sunrise will bring clarity, peace, and divine restoration. God says, listen carefully, my beloved child, because this message comes from the depths of heaven's heart. Archangel Michael stands beside me as I speak these words over you. His sword gleams with divine light, not to harm, but to protect. He whispers urgently, prepare yourself for the betrayal of the century. I know your heart trembles even hearing these words, but do not let fear consume you. For when I warn you, it is not to destroy your peace, it is to guard your destiny. What is approaching is not meant to break you but to awaken you to the truth that has been hiding behind false smiles and deceptive promises. Someone near you, someone you once trusted with your deepest secrets, is preparing to betray you in ways you cannot yet comprehend. The enemy has planted confusion in their heart, twisting their mind with jealousy, greed, and bitterness. But child, before it happens, before the wound strikes, I am revealing this to you so you will not be taken by surprise. I have already stationed Archangel Michael around you. His wings cover your dwelling. His light guards your sleep. You may hear whispers in the spirit, strange movements, or even sudden emotions of unrest, but know this: it is my spirit trying to alert you. Do not panic. Do not fight with flesh and blood. Your war is not against people but against the darkness that hides behind their intentions. You have been loyal, pure-hearted, forgiving even those who harmed you, and the enemy despises this light within you. They cannot touch your anointing, so they try to destroy your confidence. They want you to doubt your worth, your gift, and your place in my divine plan. But I, the Lord your God, have already gone before you. I am sealing every door that the betrayer would try to enter. I am removing false allies, those who smile before you but secretly wish to see you stumble. You may cry as some people walk away, but rejoice, for I am purifying your circle. Archangel Michael says, be strong. Do not argue. Do not chase explanations. What's hidden will soon be exposed. For even now, the one planning this betrayal cannot sleep peacefully. Their conscience burns because my presence is confronting them. I am the God who sees the unseen, and I have placed divine confusion in the camp of those who seek your fall. They will turn against each other. Their plan will collapse before it reaches you. My beloved, you may ask, Lord, why does betrayal always find me when I only love with sincerity? Hear me clearly. Great souls attract both angels and adversaries. The purer your heart, the more darkness tries to dim it. But you are marked by my covenant, chosen for light, destined for victory. Every time someone betrays you, I elevate you higher. The betrayal you fear will become the bridge to your breakthrough. You think it will destroy you, but it will open doors that could not be opened before. What they meant for harm, I will turn into divine testimony. Right now, Archangel Michael spreads his wings around you like a fortress of light. He whispers, do not fear. The Lord is with you. What is coming cannot harm you, only prepare you. You must be vigilant. Watch the signs in your dreams. Notice who avoids your gaze. Notice who suddenly grows distant or overly curious. The betrayer is restless because the truth of your calling exposes their darkness. But you will not need to fight them. I will do it for you. I will reveal the truth in unexpected ways, a conversation overheard, a message intercepted, a sudden realization. You will see something or feel something that exposes the heart of the one plotting behind your back. And when you do, do not act in anger. Sit in silence. Let me handle it. For vengeance belongs to me, not to you. If you stay calm and trust me, I will let the betrayer's actions unravel before the eyes of everyone. They will expose themselves without you speaking a single word. My child, your destiny is too great to be destroyed by deceit. That is why this message comes urgently, because timing matters. The enemy knows that you are on the edge of a major blessing. You are closer than you realize to a divine promotion, a healing, a breakthrough that will shift your entire life. And that is why betrayal is trying to interrupt the process, to make you quit, to make you bitter, to make you lose faith in people. But hear me now, do not let this shake your spirit. You will not be broken. You will stand taller after this storm. I see your tears at night. You've asked, why does it always hurt the most from the ones I trust? I, too, was betrayed by those I loved. I understand your pain. Every betrayal cuts deep, but from every cut grows new strength. This pain is not punishment, it is preparation. The betrayal that comes will reveal truth so deep that it will free you forever from illusions. You will stop giving your pearls to swine. You will stop pouring your energy into people who never deserved your loyalty. This exposure will set you free. Archangel Michael is now lifting his sword of fire over your home. His voice echoes, the light of truth is descending. The mask will fall. The betrayer will tremble. The moment they think they have succeeded, their plans will crumble. What they tried to hide will be illuminated in ways that leave no doubt. You will not have to defend yourself. The truth will defend you. Those who believed lies about you will come back asking for forgiveness. Those who plotted your downfall will watch you rise higher, protected, and favored. Even in this moment, heaven is rearranging events around you. A delay you thought was disappointment was actually divine protection. A closed door was a shield. That friendship that suddenly turned cold was not rejection, it was intervention. You are not losing, you are being repositioned. The betrayal that's coming will hurt, yes, but it will be your final push into the destiny I've prepared. I, your God, promise you this, you will not fall. The hands that try to push you down will be the very hands that lift you in the end. Your betrayer will be forced to witness your victory. They will regret what they did because my favor will surround you like light at dawn. Do not let your heart harden. Keep your faith alive. Pray, and stay close to me. When you feel sudden anxiety or unease, call upon Archangel Michael. He will surround you instantly. His presence will calm your soul. You may even sense warmth in your chest, or a tingling near your shoulders. This is his energy wrapping around you. He stands between you and danger. You are never alone. In the coming days, you will notice signs, numbers repeating, feathers appearing, sudden gusts of wind when you pray. These are confirmations that heaven is near, watching, protecting. When you see these signs, smile and whisper, "Thank you, God. I trust you." That faith will open even greater miracles. Archangel Michael says, "The betrayal of the century will not destroy you. It will expose the truth and restore your crown." There are forces that tried to bury your name, but I will lift you in front of all. Those who spoke falsely against you will eat their words. I will vindicate you in public, not just in private. I am already writing your deliverance. The pen of heaven has signed your protection decree. You are shielded by divine law. No curse, no weapon, no manipulation can harm you. Even when they plot, their whispers will dissolve into confusion. You are covered. You are chosen. You are mine. Keep praying. Every prayer you release strengthens the walls of light around you. Do not waste time explaining yourself to those who refuse to understand. Simply move in silence. Obedience is your greatest weapon now. Every instruction I give, follow it quickly. If I tell you not to go somewhere, listen. If I tell you to call someone, do it. Your safety lies in your sensitivity to my voice. I know your spirit is tired. You've been through storms that would have destroyed others. But you still stand, and that strength comes from me. You are about to see why I kept you waiting, why I made you walk alone, why I removed people who looked loyal but weren't. I was preparing this moment of exposure and elevation. When it happens, when you see the betrayal unfold, don't panic. Don't shout. Don't chase. Just stand still and watch me act. Within days of the exposure, I will bless you beyond measure. The very thing the enemy tried to steal from you will be multiplied. The love they tried to sabotage will be restored by someone who truly values you. The opportunity they tried to block will open twice as wide. Archangel Michael says, your story will not end in betrayal but in resurrection. He stands over your future declaring, God says, my beloved child, this is the moment when the heavens tremble because the truth is being released, and Archangel Michael has been sent forth with fire in his wings to reach you before it's too late. He stands beside you now, whispering urgently into your heart, prepare yourself for the betrayal of the century. You may not see it coming, you may not believe it possible, but heaven has already seen what has been planned behind your back. Do not ignore this message, for if you do, regret will fill your heart like a storm you cannot stop. But do not fear, for God is with you, and when God stands beside you, no betrayal, no deception, and no darkness can destroy your light. You are protected, but you must listen now. You must open your heart completely, and allow heaven to warn you, to heal you, to prepare you. The Lord says, there is a person close to you, someone who has smiled with false affection, someone who has pretended to love, to care, to support, but in the shadows of their heart, jealousy has grown like a wild vine. They have been whispering lies, gathering others to their side, and setting a trap that could break your spirit if you are unprepared. This is not a simple misunderstanding or a small deceit, it is a betrayal so deep, so deliberate, that even the angels gasped when it was revealed before the throne of God. Archangel Michael himself raised his sword and said, I will not let this soul fall. That soul is you. That's why this message has reached you now, because heaven refuses to stay silent while your destiny is being attacked. God says, my child, you have a light that threatens the darkness around you. You were born with a calling that makes others restless, envious, and uneasy. Those who cannot match your purity of heart seek to tear it down instead of learning from it. And so, they plan to betray you in a way that will try to make you doubt yourself, your worth, and even my presence. But I, the Lord, have already written your victory. Before they lift their hand against you, I have already turned their plans into dust. Before their words reach your ears, I have already transformed their poison into wisdom for your growth. What they mean for harm, I will use for your elevation. You are not to fear the betrayal, only to be ready for it, so it will not catch you by surprise. Archangel Michael says, open your eyes now, beloved one. There are signs around you that you have been ignoring, little things that felt off, strange silences, quick changes in tone, a hidden unease in conversations, a distance where there was once warmth. These are not coincidences. These are warnings. Heaven has been speaking through these small signs because you are loved, because you are chosen, and because your journey must not be derailed by deceit. Michael says he has seen your tears at night, your confusion about why certain people have shifted their energy, why you feel watched or misunderstood. He wants you to know, you are not imagining it. The unseen realm is revealing the unseen intentions. What is hidden is about to come out into the open, and when it does, you will understand why you had to read this message today. God says, I am not sending this warning to scare you, but to strengthen you. For those who live in truth have nothing to fear from exposure. You have walked in love, in honesty, and in faith. That is your armor. The betrayal that comes will try to shake your peace, but it will fail, because peace that is rooted in me cannot be taken away by man. You have felt something building, haven't you? A tension in the air, an intuition that something is not right. That is your spirit hearing the whisper of heaven. Your soul already knows what your mind is only beginning to suspect. Do not brush it aside. Pray. Ask me to show you the truth in my time. For when I reveal it, you will see how every piece fits perfectly into the puzzle of your destiny. Every lie they told will become the key that unlocks your next level of strength. Archangel Michael says, "Stand tall, child of light. Do not confront them yet. Do not rush into anger or fear. For the divine plan is already unfolding." Sometimes the best response is stillness, because in stillness, God fights for you. The one who betrays you will think they are winning when they see your silence. They will mistake your calmness for weakness. But Michael says that your silence will be the sound of their downfall. For the heavens are already at work, exposing what was done in secret. Documents, conversations, messages, intentions, they will all come to the surface. The very people who plotted will end up revealing themselves by their own carelessness. And when it happens, the world will see who you truly are, a child of divine integrity. God says, "Remember how many times you were spared from things you didn't even know were coming. That same protection is over you now. You may feel surrounded by uncertainty, but my presence is a shield around you. Every betrayal is just another proof of your worth. The enemy only attacks what is valuable. The fact that they are plotting against you means you carry a destiny so powerful that hell trembles when you wake up. I am with you when you cry, I am with you when you doubt, and I am especially with you when those you trust the most turn their backs on you. For that's when my love becomes most visible. You will lose nothing by trusting me. You will gain peace, and soon, justice." Archangel Michael says, "The one who plans to betray you has already been warned by heaven, but they ignored the warning. They were given a chance to repent, but pride and jealousy blinded them. Their mask is cracking. You may begin to notice that their energy around you changes quickly. They may act overly kind to hide their guilt, or overly distant to avoid your intuition. Either way, the truth will leak out. Michael says that when it does, you must not seek revenge. Leave that to heaven. Your task is only to remain pure, to forgive in your heart, and to keep your eyes on your purpose. For what is coming after the betrayal is a breakthrough so massive that even your enemies will be forced to watch in awe. God says, "Child, you've been through enough pain. I have seen the heartbreaks that broke your spirit, the disappointments that made you question whether good people always finish last. You wondered why those you helped ended up hurting you. But now you will understand, it was all preparation. The betrayal that comes will not destroy you because you've already learned how to survive heartbreak. It will only polish you, refine you, and reveal your divine authority. For I am turning this story around in such a way that when others see your comeback, they will know it could only be by my hand. What is meant to humiliate you will glorify me through you." Archangel Michael stands beside your bed tonight, sword in hand, flame in his eyes. He is guarding your rest because spiritual battles are being fought while you sleep. He says the betrayer has tried to plant seeds of confusion, of doubt, of distraction, to make you question your purpose. but Michael has cut those cords in the unseen realm. Every curse sent toward you is returning to its sender multiplied by divine justice. You will begin to feel lighter in your spirit, more clear-minded, more peaceful, because the angelic hosts are cleansing your path. You are being prepared not just for protection, but for elevation. After betrayal always comes promotion. That is a spiritual law, and heaven never breaks its own law. God says, you must not give in to fear. Fear is the language of the betrayer. Faith is the language of the chosen. When the betrayal happens, take a deep breath and remember that I allowed it not to hurt you, but to free you. Sometimes the people we trust are the very ones holding us back from where we are meant to go. I remove them not because you deserve pain, but because you deserve peace. I reveal them not to destroy you, but to release you. Let this truth settle in your heart. Every betrayal is a divine release from something or someone that could not go with you into your next season. Archangel Michael says, you are walking into a season of revelation. Masks will fall, lies will crumble, hidden truths will surface like lightning tearing through clouds. But you will not be broken by it. You will be empowered. Michael wants you to start praying boldly, not prayers of fear, but of authority. Say, God, if there is anyone or anything not meant for my destiny, remove it now in your way. When you pray this, heaven responds instantly. Angels are already positioning people, opportunities, and divine alignments in your favor. You will be shocked by how quickly things shift once the betrayer is exposed. God says, do not seek to expose anyone yourself. Your exposure would be limited. Mine will be perfect. When I expose, I also elevate. When I reveal, I also restore. You will see justice, but you will not have to fight for it. Your vindication will be public. Those who whispered behind your back will one day whisper your name with respect. I will make sure of that. For I am a God of truth, and truth always prevails. Every lie they told about you will come undone by my hand. Every scheme they plotted will collapse before your eyes. And when it does, remember to give me the glory. Remember that you were warned not to fear, only to trust. Archangel Michael says, in the coming days, you may feel a sudden urge to withdraw, to stay quiet, to reflect. Follow that instinct, it's heaven guiding you to stillness. Do not overshare. Do not explain yourself to those who have already chosen to misunderstand you. The betrayer thrives on information, starve them of it. Your silence will confuse them more than any argument.